Mobile games have a bad reputation, and truth be told, it's deserved. Whether it's because of the awful predatory microtransactions, forced ad, or pay to win issues, you name it. But mobile gaming can also be amazing. In this video, I'll share with you the reasons I really got into mobile games. I'm mainly playing on iOS, so I'll use that particular platform to talk about it. That said, most of the points I'm making here also applies to the Google Play Store, so please stay with me. Don't leave the video just yet if you don't use iOS devices. Okay, so first of all, the App Store is full of garbage games. It really is. But there's also many high-quality games. The indie scene is growing quickly, and the games those small companies are making are fantastic. If you want to stay out of trouble, try to look into who made the game. If it's a huge company with hundreds of free-to-play games on the App Store, it's most likely a cash grab. Stay away or at least do some research before downloading it. Let's be real here. There's a whole lot of issues with pricing on mobile platforms. The pay-to-win and other shady stuff is rampant, but there's also many games that are the same as their console counterpart, but a lot cheaper, which is great when you're on a budget. Here's some example of this. Songbringer is $26.99 on the PlayStation Store, but it's only $5.49 on the App Store. I have both versions, and I can confirm there's no cut content or anything different. Ninth Dawn 3 is currently $21.49 on the PlayStation Store, but only $13.99 on the App Store. Dungeon & Gravestone is $24.99 on the Nintendo Switch, but it's only $6.99 on the App Store. I love myself some cheaper games. Do you? One thing that brought me into mobile gaming is the portability aspect of it. I am spending a lot of time away from home, like 1 hour a day on the bus to go to work, the lunch breaks and stuff like that. Having great games to play on the go is a godsend to me. It makes the downtime go so quick. So yeah, portability is a very important thing to me when it comes to gaming. When mobile gaming started back in the days, only touch controls were possible. But in the past few years, there's a bunch of controllers options that became available. From controllers that you snap directly on your phone like the Backbone or the Razer Kishi, to being able to simply use your PS4 or Xbox Bluetooth controllers, it definitely evolved. And when you look at it, my iPhone with the Backbone controller doesn't look that different from a PS Vita or a Nintendo Switch. And honestly, it plays great. My gaming time on my phone really went up since I can use controllers, that's for sure. Okay, this point is really more of a me thing, in the sense that it's a very personal one. I'm sure it can apply to someone else though. Anyway, I am married and I have young kids. And I love gaming. I've been playing games for more than 30 years at this point, but I don't want to go spend my evenings in the basement in front of a computer, leaving the whole family away. Gaming on my phone makes me able to still play games and stay in the living room with the rest of the family. My wife and I have quite different taste for TV shows, but even when she's watching a show that I really don't like, I can still be with her on the couch and discuss instead of being alone in a gaming room. And it makes a big difference to me. Might be just me, I don't know, but it is something that makes me enjoy mobile gaming a lot. Now, we talked about games quality, pricing, being able to play when you want and where you want, being able to play with a controller, the non-isolation thing. I think it's time for me to give you some games recommendation. Also, before I go further, On this channel, I do from time to time what I call a shout out to some game, where I give a game that I greatly enjoy a shout out. Anyway, you can go look into that on my channel. And here's some fantastic mobile games that you should really consider. Grim Valor, one of my favorite games of all time. Made by a small Finnish dev team, it's a one-time purchase, no in-app purchases, side-scroller hack-and-slash game with some Metroidvania elements. I feel it's like playing Dark Souls, Ninja Gaiden, and Metroid all at once. I have many videos about this game on my channel, go look them up if you want more infos. Songbringer is a one-time purchase Zelda-like game, but in a procedurally generated world. It's made by one dev, Nathaniel Weiss, who did chronicle the whole development of the game on video. I've put a link to that in the description of this video. It's a game full of secrets to discover, with a wonderful cast of colorful characters. I am working on a full playthrough of the game on this channel. Link to that in the description. Bastion is a one-of-a-kind action RPG. It's hard to explain how good this is. The story is told by a narrator while you play the game. The action is tight, the music is absolutely fantastic. I have really no gripes about this game, it's just that good. And, of course, no microtransactions. Buy once and play forever. Cyralim 3 is a monster collector game, not that far from Pokémon. Don't get fooled by the graphic of the game, it is a deeply engaging game with tons and tons of mechanics. There's an incredible amount of stuff to do, you could say it's a completionist heaven. Ninth Dawn 3 is made by one dev alone, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's the Skyrim of the platform. There's so much to do, from catching monsters to make them fight by your side, to cooking, questing. There's even a card game where you can challenge NPCs to play. I wholeheartedly recommend it. This one is quite new, I've been playing it for only a week or so, but hey, I'm a sucker for those first-person dungeon crawlers. This one is simple enough, easy to learn, but I have yet to experience a dungeon crawler with a better atmosphere. I did a shout out for this game, I'll link the video in the description. Dungeon and Gravestone, oh boy, this is one cryptic game and the mechanics and story are obscure by design. It's a roguelike type of game where you explore a dungeon and go as far as you can, leveling up along the way, and working real hard to understand the mechanics. If you enjoyed Dark Souls because of how little explanation there was in the game, you'll love this one. Once again, it's a one-time purchase game without any app purchases. Give it a look. Please allow me to put one free-to-play game here. Villagers and Heroes is an indie free-to-play MMORPG. There's a lot of stuff to do, from questing, gathering, and crafting. The community is nice, there's always something going on, as many players are creating events for all to enjoy. If you're into MMOs, give this one a shot. I've been playing it for like 4 years now, and I'm still quite engaged with it. Now, I could go on and on and on. I could have talked about Wayward Souls, Neon Chrome, Star Traders Frontier, The Quest, the Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy ports, but I tried to give some props to lesser known games, and to be honest, I don't want to drag this on too much. If you are a hardcore anti-mobile gaming type of person, and if for some reason you kept watching this video, I hope I was able to at least makes you see a bit of what makes mobile gaming great. At least great to me. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you enjoyed it. You can let me know if you like or dislike mobile gaming, and hey, if you have any hidden gems games that you love, let me know. I will check them out. This is it for now. Thanks for watching and bye bye.